Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. In the last episode, we started scaling Mount Teapot, and we also managed to find our way into Sherbet Land. But I'll do Sherbet Land in another video, or in another set of videos in this LP. So for right now, let's continue scaling Mount Teapot and check out course number 9. We are now in an underwater cave, I guess you could say, deep in Mount Teapot. Well, partially submerged. We do have some waterfalls here. Gonna try to keep the jet power up for as long as possible. Make getting to certain areas in here a little easier. Even though I can practically go anywhere as Big Wario. Anyway, we got some crabs, we got the seahorse at the bottom. Don't want the garlic. Go ahead and grab that coin up, too late. And I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around before I hit him. Alright. Now let's go in here. Now we are in another cave. That's just great. Go ahead and grab some hearts. Take care of these spear guys. And hit this hidden block for some more hearts. Oh, hey. Jet hat. Grab that. And go into this door first. If I can actually line myself up with it. Alright, let's trigger that continue point, and now we can go ahead and go to the left. So in case we die, we won't have to deal with all that stuff at the beginning. Not that it was very difficult by any stretch of the imagination anyway, but at least you won't have to deal with it again. And we got some pencoons here, so you wanna jump on them, then hit them. Definitely want to avoid those spike falls too while we're doing this. Now to go up here, take out the last one. Oh, managed to look out there and not get hit. Alright. Another jet hat we can pick up for the hearts. And we got some spear goons to take care of. There is actually a block here. If you break it and you press up where it was standing, you'll enter this little hidden room. Hitting this block will give you 100 coins thanks to this giant coin. Of course, when you go all the way to the other end, you'll find this skull door with a huge key in it. Or rather, a huge keyhole. You'll want to find the key and bring it back here. And here's the key already. Take it back to where the skeleton door was, and we are able to open it. Let's see what's inside. Well, alright, it's a treasure chest. In order to open this, you have to be Big Wario, or any of the powered up Wario's. If you're Small Wario, you'll have to power up and then come back to open the treasure chest. So let's go ahead and tackle it to open it, because that's the only way you can do it. Or Fire Breath if you have Dragon Wario. And go ahead and pick up the treasure inside. Inside is a heart. And it takes up slot B. That means that slot A is somewhere. The treasure for slot A, at least. And, well, we're gonna have to do a little bit of backtracking in order to find it. Well, we'll do that soon enough. And we got a new enemy here. The flying bombs. You want to land straight on them. Otherwise, they will stick to you and you will take a hit when they explode. And I'm going to go for some extra money here. Alright. Let's see how well I can do. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, worst comes to worst, I'll have 300. Or 999! Sadly, this thing can't count to 100. That's too bad. Managed to luck out a little there. I don't know how I did that. And watch that thing go. That is great. Huh. I've done this a few times before, but... well, I didn't think I would be able to be doing this during the LP. Well, nevertheless, we got a whole bunch of money here, folks. Then we'll cut down on some of the treasure grabbing in this game. But we still gotta find everything else. Anyway, it's time to take on course number 10, which is now in the summit of Mount Teapot. We will be coming back here again, but well, not in the way that you're thinking. You'll find out. For now, let's just go from point A to point B here. Try not to get hit by the crabs and birds that are here. And just try not to get hit. Okay. No, I do not want that. Definitely don't want to touch those because those are spikes. And now that we're out of there, we can go ahead and take care of the crabs now and just grab the coins and move on. Alright. Glad we got the bird out of the way. We won't be able to go down there, though, where those 10 coins in the block are. Because you can't climb, you can't crawl underwater. We can get that heart, though. Okay. Alright, take care of this guy. If you manage to knock him off. And I'll leave that dragon mask there for now as well. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it sooner or later. Anyway. We might. And we got a door here, so let's go see what's in here. Oh, it's the continue point. That's good. Okay, let's see if I can do this right. Alright, good. Managed to do that without dying. Let's go back. And we got 2 blocks here, or rather 2 bricks, that we can't take out by any other means other than the butt slam, which we'll have to be full Wario to do. So, go ahead and hit that left one up real quick, and then we can come out through the right. Now it's time to go ahead and get the dragon mask. Thankfully, it still stays there. The game apparently knows when you've hit, not only when you hit blocks, but also when you leave the stuff out and ready to grab. So in case you need to find something that you found earlier and use it, you can do that. And I got that bird with the flame attack. That's great. Yes, the flame actually works in water. And since the flame works in water, we should be able to break these and actually get what's in there. That's awesome. Ah, okay. Go ahead and grab all these things except for the gauntlet because I actually want to keep this power up. And we are done with this section. Now we got this swamp in the room. Basically want to land on his head as soon as it comes down, then make that impressive leap to the ladders, and then open the exit up. You're done with course 10. Now it's time to see where the next course will be, and well, we're not all the way inside Mount Teapot yet, but we're getting there. Course number 11. Well, we won't be getting a lot of coins in this section. Actually, you know what? I think I will go for those coins after all. Just stun all these guys and then get rid of them. A lot of blocks, half broken bricks, and a lot of spear guys here too. Make our way to the left here and get that guy to show up on screen so we can take care of him and get what's on the other side here. And there isn't very much. Just a coin and 10 hearts, so let's just go back to the main path and just get everything else that we can find. Which isn't going to be very much. There's a door there, but I want to get everything else. Thankfully, there's not much left to this part of the course. Except for that. I want that. So let's go ahead and get the jet power up. Alright. Let's go back to the door and go in. And now we got some birds to deal with, as well an invisible block with the hearts in it for one. But we also got these little seahorses of death, and I'm gonna have to wait on them to get out of the way before I can continue on with the rest of the stage. Alright. We should be good here. Now for this next part, when you're going down, you want to wait for these guys to move away, because you will run into their spears if you don't. And here's a block with a jet power up in there. But there is also some other stuff which we can find if we keep going up like this. There's another skull door. There's the key. And just like that, we are able to throw that key in perfectly. And inside is yet another treasure chest. Inside is a crown. Let's see where this thing goes. Obviously gonna be slot C. But well, we basically found what we needed to do here. We already got 2 treasures in this part of the LP. So we got something done at least. Alright, trigger the continue point and wait for this guy to come back. He's gonna come up and we can just go ahead and turn back and head towards the door. Okay. You want to jump on these things until the arrow at the bottom is in the direction you want it to be. Wherever that arrow is facing, that's where these things are going to go. I don't feel like messing around with the spike, so I'm just gonna skip the rest of those coins. Anyway, we got a couple of spear goons here, and inside this is a invincibility star. Let's go ahead and take care of all the enemies that we can. Every time you run into an enemy while this music is still playing and you're still flashing, you'll get 11 hearts out of it. 10 from the star power and 1 from destroying the enemy like you normally would. And using that jet power there will get me away from having to deal with the parts of the bridge falling down on me as I trod through them. That won't be the last time you'll see anything like that. And that's basically it for course number 11. Now we're finally inside the very heart of Mount Teapot itself. However, this will have to wait until the next video. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress saying take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!